Luke Schuyler Rockhold, born October 17, 1984, is an American former mixed martial artist. Rockhold is currently signed to the Ultimate Fighting Championship (UFC), where he competes in the light heavyweight division. Rockhold formerly competed at middleweight and is a former UFC middleweight champion. A two-time world champion, Rockhold also won the Strikeforce Middleweight Championship. Rockhold defended the title twice and was the last man to hold the belt. Before Strikeforce was officially absorbed by the UFC in 2013. Rockhold is also an avid surfer, skateboarder, and a professional model, having modeled at the New York Fashion Week and is the face of Ralph Lauren's Polo Blue fragrance. Background: Rockhold was born on October 17, 1984, in Santa Cruz, California, from an athletic family. Growing up, Luke and his older brother, pro surfer Matt Rockhold, surfed their local breaks together. His father was a professional basketball player in Europe and his mother was an avid tennis player. Luke started training in judo when he was 6 years old but quit upon turning 10. When he entered the 7th grade, he joined his school's wrestling team and stuck with the sport all throughout his time at Soquel High School while taking jiu-jitsu classes. Rockhold's great-grandfather was a full-blood Native American. He is also of German, Irish and English descent. Rockhold tried wrestling for a local community college but decided to take jiu-jitsu on full-time. After winning a few BJJ tournaments, he decided to enter mixed martial arts. In 2006, a friend invited Rockhold to train at the American Kickboxing Academy, aka, in San Jose, California. His raw talent and kicking displays immediately caught the eye of AKA head coach Javier Mendez, who touted Rockhold as a potential future champion. Mixed martial arts career. Early career. In July 2007, Rockhold made his professional debut against Mike Martinez for the Melee on the Mountain promotion. Rockhold dominated the fight and won via armbar submission midway through the first round. In his second fight for the promotion, in November 2007, Rockhold was defeated by Tony Rubalcava via TKO. Strikeforce. Up-and-coming promotion Strikeforce called and offered Rockhold a fight on their Strikeforce Young Guns 2 card. Rockhold looked impressive in his debut, forcing his opponent to submit from punches. Impressed with his performance, Strikeforce decided to give him another fight. The second fight took place on the Strikeforce Destruction card, which Rockhold won via submission. At Strikeforce Shamrock vs. Diaz, Rockhold won his third consecutive fight. Rockhold was given a step up in competition when he fought Corey DeVella at Strikeforce Challenges Vierzana vs. Cyborg. Even though he was the underdog going into the fight, he won that fight in just 30 seconds with his third rear naked choke submission in a row. At Strikeforce Challenges Gurgle vs. Evangelista, Rockhold defeated the Ultimate Fighter 7 contestant, Jesse Taylor. The fight improved his record to 5-0 under the Strikeforce banner. In February 2010, Rockhold defeated another Ultimate Fighter 7 finalist, Paul Bradley, and won via TKO. Knees to the body. The fight took place at Strikeforce Challenges Kaufman vs. Hashi in San Jose, California. With the win, Rockhold hoped to fight against tougher and well-known fighters. In addition to the win, Rockhold was announced as a playable character for the EA Sports MMA video game. Rockhold was scheduled to fight Matt Lindland at Strikeforce San Jose but pulled out a few weeks before the fight due to a shoulder injury. Rockhold was expected to face former title contender Tim Kennedy at Strikeforce 32. However, for unknown reasons, Rockhold was removed from the bout, winning the middleweight title. After more than a year and a half hiatus from fighting due to injuries, Rockhold stepped into the cage to fight Strikeforce middleweight champion Ronaldo Souza on September 10, 2011. He won the fight via unanimous decision, 50-45, 48-47, and 48-47, to become the new Strikeforce middleweight champion. For his first title defense, Rockhold faced Keith Jardine at Strikeforce. Rockhold vs. Jardine on January 7, 2012. Rockhold won the fight via TKO in the first round. In his second title defense, Rockhold faced Tim Kennedy in the main event of Strikeforce. Rockhold vs. Kennedy on July 14, 2012. During the weigh-ins for the bout on July 13, Rockhold came in a half-pound overweight. Rockhold cut the extra weight in the allotted 2-hour limit. He successfully defended his title for a second time, winning the fight via unanimous decision, 49-46, 49-46, and 49-46. For his third title defense, Rockhold was expected to face challenger Lorenz Larkin at Strikeforce. Cormier vs. Mir on November 3, 2012 in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. However, Rockhold was forced to withdraw from the show due to injury and the event was later cancelled. The fight was rumored to be rescheduled on January 12, 2013. However, Rockhold never agreed to the bout, citing a lingering shoulder injury. Ultimate Fighting Championship. In January 2013, the Strikeforce organization was closed by its parent company Zuffa. A list of fighters scheduled to be brought over to the Ultimate Fighting Championship was released in mid-January and Rockhold was one of the fighters listed. Rockhold faced perennial multi-divisional contender Vitor Belfort on May 18, 2013 in the main event at UFC on FX8. He lost the fight via knockout in the first round. After being caught with a spinning heel kick to the face, Rockhold was expected to face Tim Birch on October 19, 2013 at UFC 166. However, Rockhold was forced out of the bout, citing a knee injury, and he was replaced by CB Dollaway. Rockhold faced Kostas Philippou on January 15, 2014 at UFC Fight Night 35. He won via TKO in the first round after dropping Philippou with a kick to the body. The performance also earned Rockhold a $50,000 knockout of the night bonus. Rockhold eventually faced Tim Birch on April 26, 2014 at UFC 172. He won the fight via submission in the first round. Rockhold faced Michael Bisping on November 8, 2014 at UFC Fight Night 55. He won the fight in the second round, after dropping Bisping with a head kick and then applying a guillotine choke submission. The win earned Rockhold his first performance of the night bonus award. On April 18, 2015, Rockhold faced former UFC light heavyweight champion Lyoto Machida at UFC on Fox 15. Rockhold defeated Machida in a one-sided fight via submission in the second round. Rockhold also earned his second consecutive performance of the night bonus award, winning the UFC middleweight title. Rockhold next faced Chris Weidman for the UFC Middleweight Championship on December 12, 2015 at UFC 194. Rockhold won by technical knockout in the fourth round and became the seventh middleweight champion in UFC history. Both participants were awarded Fight of the Night honors. In the post-fight interview, Rockhold illuminated his struggles prior to the fight. He had been battling a staph infection and was on antibiotics, which made him exhausted during the later rounds of the fight. Being a Santa Cruz native and becoming the UFC middleweight champion, his hometown Santa Cruz, California, proclaimed December 18 as Luke Rockhold Day, crediting his victory and achievements. Post-championship, a rematch with Weidman was scheduled to take place on June 4, 2016 at UFC 199. However, Weidman pulled out of the fight on May 17 with a cervical disc herniation, and he was replaced by Michael Bisping. His title match against Bisping ended in the first round when Rockhold was dropped with a left hook, and finished with a flurry of punches against the cage. This result was considered by many in MMA media as one of the biggest upsets in the UFC title fight history. Bisping being a huge underdog because he took the fight in only 10 days and had been submitted by Rockhold 18 months earlier. Rockhold was expected to face Ronaldo Souza in a rematch on November 27, 2016 at UFC Fight Night 101. However, the pairing was cancelled on November 1. After Rockhold was ruled out of the contest after sustaining an undisclosed injury. As a result, Souza was also removed from the card. Rockhold faced former two-time WSOF champion David Branch on September 16, 2017 at UFC Fight Night 116 after being away from the sport for almost 15 months due to injuries. He won the fight by forcing Branch to tap out from his punches in the second round. Rockhold was scheduled to fight on February 10, 2018, at UFC 221 against UFC middleweight champion Robert Whittaker. On January 13, 2018, it was reported that Whittaker pulled out from his bout against Rockhold at UFC 221 due to a serious condition of staph infection. He was replaced by Yoel Romero in a bout for the interim UFC middleweight championship. The winner of this bout would then face Whittaker for a title unification bout at the UFC 221 weigh-ins. Romero weighed in at 187.7 pounds, 2.7 pounds over the middleweight championship limit of 185.0 pounds. As a result, Romero was ineligible to win the championship even if he won the fight, while Rockhold would have received the interim championship if he had won. Romero was also fined 30% of his purse, which went to Rockhold. After a slow start, Romero knocked Rockhold out in the third round. Rockhold was briefly linked to a light heavyweight bout with Alexander Gustafsson on August 4, 2018 at UFC 227. However, Rockhold later re-injured his leg in training and the fight was scuttled. A rematch with Chris Weidman was expected to take place on November 3, 2018 at UFC 230. However, on October 19, 2018, it was reported Rockhold withdrew from the bout, citing an injury, and he was replaced by Ronaldo Souza. Moved to light heavyweight. In December 2018, Rockhold announced he will be moving up to light heavyweight due to ever-increasingly harder weight cuts that have led to numerous injuries during training. Rockhold's light heavyweight debut took place against Jan Blachowicz on July 6, 2019 at UFC 239. Rockhold lost the fight via knockout in the second round. 2021 and beyond. After a 2-year layoff, Rockhold was expected to face Sean Strickland in a middleweight bout on November 6, 2021 at UFC 268. However, on October 11 Rockhold withdrew due to a herniated disc. Rockhold was scheduled to face Paulo Costa on July 30, 2022, at UFC 277. However, the bout was postponed to UFC 278. Rockhold lost the fight via unanimous decision and subsequently retired from mixed martial arts. Other ventures. Modeling career. Rockhold signed up for the New York model management agency, Soul Artist Management, the same agency that found fellow UFC fighter Alan Dubin and jump-started the career of Channing Tatum. Luke has since had his first spread released as a professional model. With his modeling career quickly picking up steam, he revealed that he would have no problem taking an indefinite hiatus from the octagon in order to pursue his newly found modeling career. He has also modeled at the New York Fashion Week. Face of Ralph Lauren cologne. In 2018, Rockhold became the new face of Ralph Lauren's Polo Blue cologne fragrance. The Millionaire Matchmaker reality show. Rockhold was featured as a guest on the Millionaire Matchmaker reality show on Bravo TV in 2015. On the show he dated mixologist Cara. Rockhold departed the show after asking Cara an inappropriate question. He defended himself by saying that the comment was a scripted joke and that the editor dubbed it in. The scene later on. Personal life. Rockhold dated Grammy Award-nominated singer and actor Demi Lovato for a few months in late 2016. The duo made their first public appearance while attending UFC 205 together at Madison Square Garden in New York. They split in January 2017. Championships and accomplishments. Mixed martial arts. Ultimate Fighting Championship. UFC Middleweight Championship. 1 time. Fight of the Night. 2 times. Versus Chris Weidman and Paulo Costa. Knockout of the Night. 1 time. Versus Costas Philippou. Performance of the Night. 2 times. Versus Michael Bisping and Lyoto Machida. Strikeforce. Strikeforce Middleweight Championship. 1 time. Last 2 successful title defenses. Tied most finishes in Strikeforce history. 7. Most submissions in Strikeforce history. 5. Sherdog.com. 2015 All Violence First Team. 2014 Submission of the Year vs. Tim Birch. 2014 All Violence First Team. FightMatrix.com. 2015 Upset of the Year vs. Chris Weidman. 2015 Most Noteworthy Match of the Year vs. Chris Weidman. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation. 2007 IBJJF World Jiu-Jitsu Championships Purple Belt No GI Gold Medalist. 2007 IBJJF World Jiu-Jitsu Championships Blue Belt Gold Medalist. 2006 IBJJF Pan American Championships Blue Belt Silver Medalist. Mixed martial arts record. See also. List of current UFC fighters. List of Strikeforce alumni. List of male mixed martial artists. References. External links. Luke Rockhold at UFC. Professional MMA record for Luke Rockhold from Sherdog.